We all know about Jatayu from the epic Ramayana. He was the younger son of Aruna and his wife Sheni. He was the brother of Sampati and as well as the nephew of Garuda. The Aranyakanda of the Ramayana mentions that Jatayu is the king of vultures or Gridaraja. He was also an old friend of King Dasharatha, Rama's father. It was he who helped Dasharatha kill the demon Namuchi in his war against the Asuras. So, I'm Sangeeta Venkatesh and a warm welcome to this channel. Today we go into a hamlet, a tiny hamlet called Thiruputkuzhi that is closely associated with Jatayu, the venerated being from Ramayana. Thiruputkuzhi is just 10 kilometers from Kanchipuram, which is en route when you travel from Bangalore to Chennai or vice versa. And this is where the Vijayaraghavan Perumal temple is located, and this belongs to the Thondai Nadu Divyadesams and is the 57th amongst the 108 Divyadesams. The Vaishnava Divyadesams are the 108 temples of Lord Vishnu with his consort Devi Lakshmi, and these are mentioned in the works of the Alvas, who are the poet saints of the Sri Vaishnava tradition. And what is the Purana of this temple? Before I go into that, I want to thank all the new subscribers who joined me last month, and a request to all the viewers, please do smash the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a dime, while it will mean a whole lot to me. So back to the Stalapurana. As we know from the Itihasa of Ramayana, Lord Sri Rama left the kingdom and the city of Ayodhya and went into the forest as ordered by his father. While in the forest, Sita spots a golden deer and requests Rama to catch it for her. The deer, however, is Maricha, a demon sent by Ravana to lure Rama and Lakshmana away from the ashram so that he could carry away Sita. With Rama and Lakshmana out in search of the deer, Ravana abducts Sita and takes her along with him to Lanka. On the way to Lanka, it is Gridaraja Jatayu who tries to stop Ravana and fights with him to release Sita, but Ravana cuts Jatayu's wings and he falls down because he is mortally wounded. Now, this incident is described a little more in detail, something like this. A fierce battle raged between Jatayu and Ravana, and Jatayu's massive wings blocked the path of the Vimana. Then Ravana fired multiple arrows at him, and Jatayu broke them with his beaks and talons. When the demon king flung his trident at him, the bird just shrugged it aside. And flinging himself on Ravana, Jatayu pierced through the armor and knocked him out cold. And then Jatayu escorted Sita to a place of safety and waited for the inert body of Ravana to gain senses, as it was against Dharma to attack someone who was unable to defend himself. So that was the greatness of Jatayu. So when Ravana opened his eyes, he saw the huge vulture looming over him and knew that his days were numbered if he did not think of something very quickly. So when Ravana, and that's when treachery played up. Ravana said, he told Jatayu, and he addressed him, said, "Oh bird, neither of us can kill each other, as we have our life force hidden in a part of our body. Mine is hidden in my right foot. And in the name of Lord Rama, where is yours hidden? Let me know so that we can shorten this battle." Not realizing that Ravana had lied, because actually Ravana's life force was in the navel area, Jatayu, the simple being, revealed that his was in his wings. And then what do you expect? The evil Dashanana cut off his exposed wings, leaving the bird to die a slow death, and pulled Sita back into the Vimana and was on his way to Lanka again. So here was another instance where Ravana displayed no respect for rules and used that opportunity to kill Jatayu, quite contrary to what the noble bird had done. So Jatayu kept chanting Rama's name, saying Rama, Rama. Rama and Lakshmana heard that and reached there just before Jatayu left his mortal frame. And Jatayu tells them about Sita's abduction and the direction in which Ravana had taken her. Jatayu dies, and it was here in this spot that Rama performed the last rites of the Gridaraja here in Thiruputkuzhi, and Jatayu attained everlasting moksha or everlasting liberation. Now, Jatayu belonged to the Bull family, which is a separate family of the eagle, and was buried in a pit or kuri, as is the word in Tamil. And hence, this thalam is called Thiruputkuzhi. However, this story of Jatayu Moksham brings with it a conundrum, as many places lay their claim that the incident happened there. For example, in Lepakshi in Andhra Pradesh, Koladevi near Kolar, about which I have written in my book, The Kolar Chronicles, which is incidentally available on the Amazon site. Now, recently in Kerala, the Jatayu Park with a large statue has been established, and people claim that the incident happened there. But the Ramayana clearly states that the last rites were performed somewhere near the river Godavari, somewhere near present Nasik. So, where does Thiruputkuzhi figure in the story? It is said that this incident played out again in the mind of Lord Rama at Thiruputkuzhi when he travelled towards Lanka, and thus this place is definitely dedicated to this event. And the Pushkarni by the side of the temple is the water body in which the wounded Jatayu fell for all practical purposes after being attacked by Ravana. So, about the temple, according to the inscriptions in the temple was built by the Pandyan kings in the 13th century. We noticed that as a mark of honor to Jatayu, the flag post or the Dvajastambha and the Balipita are present outside the temple, and a separate Sannadhi for Jatayu is present just opposite the Pushkarni. Now, there is a huge statue of Jatayu too, which seems to be a recent addition. So, we parked the car by the Pushkarni and entered the temple. Here, Lord Rama is the Moolavar in the form of Vijaya Raghava Swami, the victorious Raghava. The great saint Tirumangai Alvar has composed and sung praises of the Lord, and about this, Divyadesam. So, Shri Vijaya Raghava Perumal is seen in a sitting, quasi-sitting posture with Jatayu on the thigh in a posture of performing the last rites. And it seems that not able to bear the heat of the pyre caused by the final rites of Jatayu, Sri Devi Tayar is said to have moved away to the other side of the Lord and actually a step back. So here, instead of the right hand side, where it is found usually in all temples, she stands to the left side of the Lord, and Bhudevi is said to be on the right. Now, there is a separate shrine for the Tayar or goddess Maragadavalli. It is believed that she blesses childless couples with offsprings when they come here to seek her blessings. Now, couples take a dip in the Pushkarni, which is also supposed to have healing properties. So, they take some soaked pulses from the temple and go to bed with it. If the pulse germinates, then it is certain that the couple will be blessed with a child. Now, there are also the Vigrahams of the 12 Alvars and a separate Sannadhi for Ramanujacharya with 2 elephants sitting outside of it. Now, Thiruputkuzhi is believed to be the birthplace of Yadava Prakasha, the teacher of Sri Ramanujacharya. Now, about the temple architecture, the Vimanam or the tower above the Sanctum Sanctorum of the temple is called the Vijay Koti Vimanam. And on certain festive occasions, Lord Vijay Raghava goes on a street processions mounted on a horse vahana, which is present in the temple. Now, that is a brief description about Thiruputkuzhi near Kanchipuram. Let me know if you learned something new in the comments or if you've already been there. So, until next time, it is Namaste from me, Sangeeta Venkatesh.